Hi, I'm Greg Parsons. In this video, we're going to talk about items and associating parts with items. You'll see we've got a couple examples here. In the configuration for this test customer, you can see an item called a Network Platform 1200. And we start with the site item, and you see the details like the CID and lifecycle statuses. You'll also then notice that there's additional tabs. There's a tab for the preventative maintenance tasks, the manuals, any part kits, and in our case, the parts that are associated with that item. Now, it's important to make sure that the parts are not only there, but it's the correct parts that are associated with that item. So it is very important to scroll through this list and make sure that what's in here is accurate. However, more commonly what may happen is you'll find that an item does not have any parts associated with it. Now in this case, this is an item that's in the library, but we're going to show you the two key ways to associate a part with an item. So the first common way to do that is to go to the Site Item tab and select the Compare to Master radio button. You'll see that we've got a tab here for Parts Compare, and then on the right you'll see the master library and any items that are associated with what in this case is a PM864. So since we're going to add everything that's there into the other box, we'll select the double radio button and you'll see a warning message pop up making sure that you want to overwrite the local copy. So we select it, it adds it over, we'll select Done, and then what we want to do is verify by going back to the Parts tab. We see the parts there. We want to edit the quantity and make sure that's accurate, and then we want to select the unit of measure. Verify the risk, in this case it's high risk, and then select Save. Now the secondary way to do this is if you'll see that there's no parts again on an additional site item, instead of the Compare to Master, we can simply add it from the library. So in this case we'll select the green plus sign, we'll go to All Parts, we'll type in the PM864, and you'll see as it searches the library, it starts to bring up items. So in this case, we'll select the first one. In this case, since it's not pulling from the master library of associated items, we want to verify the risk here. So we'll call it high risk. We'll select OK. Again, verify the quantity and the unit of measure, and select Save. So as we scroll through the various items in a customer's configuration, it's very important again to make sure that the parts are associated with all of the items. So with that, we've covered the various ways to add parts to items and make sure your customers have the most up-to-date and accurate configuration.
If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to servicepro.support@us.abb.com. Thanks so much for watching.